What's good, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. My name is Sin, aka Sith. Hopefully you have an amazing day, or at least a little bit better than mine. And thank you for taking the time to vibe out with your boy Sin. Right now, I'll be giving you some gameplay of a skirmish Sonic was released last week. It was one of the best skirmishes that I have seen in my life, and I had to record it and throw a video on the channel. This was a skirmish that deals with a lot of crazy Titan weapons that was placed on regular robots. It was extremely fun, and I think that you definitely enjoyed it. If you have some type of snacks, or you want to just at least get your mind off of something, then stick around, enjoy the video, enjoy the gameplay. And if you do like the gameplay, please do me a huge favor, like, subscribe, and leave a comment below of any feedback or any improvements you want to see in the channel. I'll be happy to have open ears and listen to your feedback. Without any further ado, let's hop into the video. So as you can see, I'm starting off with a Dermiter on a roam. I instantly get shot by a cannon from the Alchon. I take heavy damage. I throw up my shield, but while I'm doing that, I destroy that behemoth that's far in the background. The Alchon does a very bad mistake. He lands right in front of me, in front of a Dermiter that has a penetrating shield. That wasn't the most best decision on his behalf. So I'm reloading my weapons. I have my ability still active, not active but available to me. I'm doing my best to provide support to my enemies behind me. As you can see, the Alchon was very vulnerable, so I take out the behemoth relatively easy with the corrosion, and with the rest of my clip I also take out the Dermiter as well. So as you can see, the setup with the Hornets and the Dermiter is an amazing bot, and at the time as I'm recording this, they actually came out with a new legendary pilot for the Dermiter. And it's also a limited edition Dermiter that they released as well. I think it has a theme of a sheriff. Now, for you to fully understand the pilot of the Dermiter, it basically repairs unrepairable damage. So if you know the gray bar that's on the HP, that repairs itself when the Dermiter uses its special ability with the legendary pilot. If that's not one of the most overpowered things in the game right now, I don't know what is. But that's besides the point. Let's get back to the gameplay. So as you can see, I'm holding down the middle beacon. I'm doing a really good job. I'm waiting for my reload, and while I'm waiting for my reload, I protect my Alchon friend again, because you know they are very vulnerable to all these heavy attacks. But then he pushed it a little bit too far into gunfire, and I'm like, bro, I can't help you with that. But as you can see, I took out that behemoth relatively quick. So now I have a Hulk with the Titan shields trying to take me out with the avalanche missiles, and I'm just wearing them down and shooting him with my left cannon. I'm checking out what's going on in this beacon over here, see if I can provide any support or help on the battlefield. So I see I have a Hulk behind me, so let me just take down that shoot robot. Now as you can see, that shoot robot is not taking any damage, and there's a reason why. You're going to see very soon. Now I'm still doing a very good job with the Hornet and the Dermiter. I'm holding down the middle beacon. I don't know why I'm playing objective on a skirmish, but that's just the competitive nature inside of me. I just play OBJ. Maybe it's the COD. I play a lot of COD mobile and console games, so maybe that just ties into how I play in different games. But yeah, so back on to the shoot robot. As you can see, I'm hammering down with the Hornets, and I'm trying to use corrosion to the best of my abilities. But as you can see, this shoot is a tank, and I can't wait to see how much life point step this thing may have, because if you see the damage that I've been doing with, to other robots with the Hornets, then you would know that shoot has something up to it. So now I'm hopping into my Hulk robot. Look how funny this shields look. I look like I'm just flying, like I have these giant wings, like I'm a Hulk, literally, no pun intended. But back into the gameplay. So I'm trying to phase shift. I'm trying to play this guy, which I definitely did a good job of. He's dead. I'm hammering down at the shoot robot. Hopefully I'm not misenunciating the name. Hopefully it's a shoot robot, but so I'm trying to use my shield as an advantage. And as you can see, that's a glitch in the game. The skirmish, the shields in the skirmish when it comes to the Titan shields was not working on the Hulk. So like any physical damage that you are taking, you're taking the 100% damage. The shields are literally like a decoration. It's not providing any support. So now this robot right here is actually one of my favorite setups in the game. The Altune with the Jaeger cannons. Now I did not believe the amount of damage this thing can do. Now as you can see, I already did 90% damage in 2 shots with these cannons. Well, 4 shots because you know I have 2 cannons on my shoulders right here, and I am just trying to look for a nice enemy to take out, to snipe so bad. And I found one. So I see this suits robot right there. I'm like, all right, if I'm doing this much damage to other robots, let me see how much damage I'm gonna do to this shoots. And I still do no damage at all. But then I continue, I be persistent, and I take out these 2 enemies that's completely lacking. Fun fact, that enemy was the same enemy that I engaged when I first spawned my Altune. And he flew into the Coliseum, and one bad thing that you don't want to do is fly into the Coliseum, because you can't fly out. Once you go into the Coliseum, which is the middle beacon on Rome, you can't fly over the edges of the Coliseum, so you're stuck there. That's why I would never play with the Altune, a Nightingale, or any flying type of robots to cap the middle beacon on Rome in the middle of the Coliseum, because you will be trapped and you can't go anywhere. And as you can see, I did a great job with taking out that player. So now I'm in my shoots robot right here. As you can see, I have almost 700,000 HP. So I was completely taken aback. At the time I recorded this video, I was like, my Jesus, this thing has crazy HP. And it also has crazy firepower. As you see, I'm just running, I'm just taking out enemies left and right. I destroyed that Altune. This Altune is trying to use his flamers on me. I'm just easily face shifting through all of that. And now I'm just like a lion that's about to hop on his prey. So while he's face shifting, I'm pretending that I'm gonna engage the Dermiter, and then boom, completely shift. And I know that he uses face shift, so now it's time to eat. 3 shots, dead. I don't know why I made that weird noise. That weird noise. I was trying to imitate me eating, like, you know, eating dinner, or I don't know, whatever. But back into the gameplay. So now I'm trying to cap the beacon. I'm also being very strategic. I knew I had a lower life than this shoots robot right here. So I tried to bait him to come to me as much as possible so I could deal as much damage. I knew I was gonna lose the gunfight, but I wanted to just you know, chop him down a few notches. So now we're into one of the more funner setups. It's weaker, but it's funner because just the creativity on it. This is the quad Hulk laser beams on the Behemoth. Now, as you can see, initially, everybody during the skirmish thought that this is going to be the most damage per second inside of the game, but we was all horribly wrong. It was actually the Altune with the Jaeger cannons. Those things do crazy, an insane amount of damage. They pass resistance, and they have over 1,100 meter damage. So yeah, you can't run from the thing. Basically, it's instant death. So hopefully when you play with your robots, you're not just Rambo and running into the battlefield. Damn, I'm talking a lot. So let's get back into the gameplay. I apologize if I'm talking a lot. It's my first video. Let me know if I'm talking too much and you want me to commentate more on the gameplay. Then I definitely will. But yeah, so this game is about to end very soon. This wasn't one of the most best skirmishes, but as you can see, I did great in the beginning with the Dermiter. I was smashing the enemies with the Hornets. The corrosion damage was amazing. I was using the Dermiter special ability, which was the shield, providing a lot of support to my team in the beginning, and that's how we maintained the game, most of the game. But then we just got outbotted, not outbotted, but outbeaken, I guess. They were just playing objective really hard while I was just having fun. But I digress. So now you're seeing the full effect of the laser beams. I almost got a kill with the Behemoth, but he still just phase shift through it, and he got healing from my Dermiter, so that was a failed dream. But also, this was a very fun skirmish, to say the least. I would say the best skirmish in my personal opinion. Because I've never seen a skirmish like this, even over the times. I remember there was another skirmish a long time ago that was dealing with the shoots robot, the same robot with the Titan drum on top of it. That robot had a weapon. I forgot what it was. Can you just leave a comment below? Let me know the skirmish I'm talking about. I know y'all most people would know about the skirmish. It was not too long ago. But yeah, that was a fun skirmish. But this one definitely takes the cake for as creative and as fun as it gets. So yeah, this game comes to an end. Let's just hop into the next game and show you some more gameplay of this very fun skirmish. I just wanted to make a video about it and get it on YouTube, edit it. So as you can see, I did 10 kills, very good. Usually I show the honor points just in case if people are into looking at the honor points.